Muy buenos días a la afición de EquinEdge y a la de HipicaTV. Bienvenidos a este show de pronóstico para el Late Pick 5 de este domingo 10 de septiembre en Gulfstream Park. Ayer el Late Pick 5 pagó muy bien. Yesterday the Late Pick 5 paid very well. We got short, but today we are trying again. Nos quedamos cortos ayer, pero hoy estamos intentando de nuevo. Con los buenos días, en nombre del equipo, integran Scotty McKeever y Pascual Artiles y este servidor. Vamos a iniciar con el pronóstico en la séptima carrera. Let's go to race 7 and good morning, Scotty.
Hola. Okay, we pick 5, Gulfstream Park starts in race number 7. I'm spreading out here. I'm just leaving out the 3, 5, and 9. You have a first-time starter. I will say that in the one horse, numero uno, Ria Formosa. And this horse has a good GSR, EquinEdge long shot. A big, I forget where it was, but a big EquinEdge long shot paid like $40 yesterday. And so you have to be careful for these first-time starters. So just watch out for the one horse, but I think you have to spread in here. It looks like the 2 horse needs the lead. Believe it or not, this horse might be a horse you might want to try to beat. It went off at 40 cents on the dollar last time out. From what I can see with this 2 horse, this is the type of horse that needs the lead. And if it doesn't get a clear pace, it's probably going to stop. Maybe a horse worth trying to beat. The 4 horse is the EquinEdge top pick. And that horse is probably going to win the race. But I spread out a little bit. The win percentages are pretty open in this race. So I'm going to cover the 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, and 8. And again, if you want to play a smaller ticket, leave out the 2.
Así es, el señor Scotty prefiere multiplicar abriendo la secuencia, ver la carrera en especial del número 1, Ria Formosa, un ejemplar que debuta y long shot, como pueden ver en la parte superior de su pantalla, es el long shot de EquinEdge. Cuando estos ejemplares aparecen como long en este caso tiene 63, es un ejemplar que hay que considerar es peligrosa y sin embargo él piensa que el ejemplar tumba el número 2, un ejemplar que necesita probablemente tomar el control de la carrera temprano, pero si ven el pace, Otumba tiene 69 y tiene bastante más que el número 8 Boston Prince, así que el 2 probablemente tome la punta, así que multipliquen 1, 2, 4, 6, 7 y 8, una carrera difícil para Scotty. Pascual.
Sí, esta es una carrera extraña. Fíjate, el de Antonio Sano me parece que tiene mucha oportunidad. El detalle es ver también si llega hasta la milla, pero fíjate que ella ha corrido esa distancia 3 veces, pero la ha corrido en agrupaciones superiores a esta. Este parece realmente el grupo donde ella debe hacerlo bien. Y creo que hoy, después de un buen tiempo, Leonel Reyes regresa a conducir un ejemplar de Antonio Sano. El detallito con Boston Princess es que viene de enfrentar a los machos. Ojo con ese detalle, ya viene de enfrentar a los machos, la jugaban muchísimo en esa oportunidad, no pudo ante los machos y hoy su entrenador las devuelve con las yeguas y coloca a Misael Jaramillo como su conductor. Yo estoy casi de acuerdo con Scotty, pero el único que saqué de la historia fue el 6. Es el único de los que están allí que yo no coloqué. 1, 2, 4, 7 y 8. El detallito con la número 1 es el trainer. Y lo digo porque cuando ha debutado en milla, no ha podido ganar de 6-0. Entonces, por eso hay que acompañarla con esta debutante que va a conducir Marcos Meneses. Así que estamos casi de acuerdo. 1, 2, 4, 7 y 8 en esta complicada séptima carrera.
So Pascual agrees with Scotty. He didn't add the number 6, Love My Job. It was the only horse that he didn't agree with Scotty, but he's using 1, 2, 4, 7, 8. Está usando 1, 2, 4, 7 y 8. The first starter in a mile is not easy, but he included the number 1 also in his combination. En su combinación incluyó el número 1. Vamos a hablar entonces de la octava carrera, según de la secuencia Late Pick 5. Let's hear the analysis from Scotty. Vamos a escuchar el análisis de Scotty en la octava.
So I know this is Pascual's single quite ready, but I'm a little worried about this horse being wide on this trip. So this horse is going to have horses to the outside, plus going to be wide. And I was a little worried about this, considering this horse seems to need to be a little bit closer to the pace. And when you look here, there's some other horses here that I've eliminated, but I think this horse is going to be wide and maybe have a tough trip. You can see the 7's kind of fast. I use the 7, 8, and 9. I think those are the horses, but I think the most likely winner is going to be the 8 or 9 horse. I really do. And if you look at the EquinEdge long shot, or the 7 or 8, I think the 7 horse can win the race. But you look at the EquinEdge morning line, the 8 horse Partners Hope has a 5-2, and it's also EquinEdge's second pick. And this horse should finish nicely. But 9 could be wide. It's the horse to beat, but I don't think it has to win this race. So I just went 6 or 7, 8, and 9.
Así es, para Scotty, él sabe que Quite Ready, el 9 es la base de Pascual. It's my single, by the way, Quite Ready. Sin embargo, él piensa que como el caballo va a ir abierto, pudiera tener una desventaja si él no logra ubicarse temprano cerca de la punta, que él considera que tiene que estar cerca. Y por eso agregó a Perfect Picture el 7, que tiene más velocidad, y el 8 Partners Hope, que al igual que el 9 también va un poquito abierto, pero es la segunda selección de EquinEdge. Así que él prefirió cubrirse un poco agregando al 7 y al 8. Pascual, háblanos de Quite Ready.
Mira, 41% de win, ya fíjate que está muy por encima del resto de los participantes en la carrera, ya eso es un aval para colocarlo. El otro detallito con este presentado por Jorge Delgado es que si miran su última carrera donde lo condujo Edgar Sayas, a él lo subieron a una agrupación superior a esta, un claiming de 35-25 fue el que compitió en esa oportunidad y ahora viene un claiming de 12-510. O sea, o el caballo está muy mal, o no sé, porque le tira un bajón completo Jorge Delgado, y fíjate que el caballo corrió muy bien. No repiten a Sayas porque Sayas no está por aquí. Sayas anda en Kentucky Downs. Entonces, bueno, decide colocar a Kevin Krieger. Cuando analizamos aquí la combinación de ellos dos, fíjate que apenas ahora, esta semana, es que estamos viendo a Jorge Delgado montar a Kevin Krieger. El detalle es que no está Sayas. Creo que Chantal Sutherland tampoco anda por acá. Miguel Ángel Vázquez anda suspendido. Bueno, decidió jugársela Jorge Delgado con Kevin Krieger. Yo creo que si todo va bien, este número 9 no debería perder, porque fíjate, corrió muy subido en la última y perdió solo cuerpo y un cuarto. Y cuando estos wins están tan altos, cuando analizamos el SOR de la carrera es 46 y Quite Ready está en 55, solo lo supera el 8, que es un caballo peligroso, hay que meterlo allí en las marcas para las exóticas. Yo creo que este caballo está por encima de esta agrupación esta tarde, así que el 9 es mi base en el ticket para hoy.
So for Pascual, Quite Ready is a single. Sayas is not riding today at Goldstream. Maybe that is the reason that he's not riding Quite Ready today. And Quite Ready is dropping class. The SOR is dropping from 54 to 46. And of course, the number 8 Partners Hope is dropping class also. The competition that he was facing was tougher in the same issue that Quite Ready was facing before. But Pascual is taking the risk. He's using Quite Ready, así que Pascual está tomando el riesgo usando el 9 Quite Ready como base. He admits the number 8 is the enemy. Número 8 es el enemigo del número 9 Quite Ready. Let's talk about race 9, Scotty. Let's hear about your picks.
So
you have a single.
9, I've got a single. I'm going to single. Listen, my brother's name is Corey, and he spells it the exact same way. Top win percentage, top EquinEdge pick, 9 to 5 EquinEdge morning line, top GSR, top SOR. If this isn't a single, I don't know what is. This horse did not have the best trip last time out, was dueling from the inside, was the favorite. I think this horse comes right back, gets a good trip, sits a very nice trip. If not on the lead, I think this horse is going to be very, very tough to beat. I think this horse is going to go gate to wire, and my brother is going to win this race.
Para Scotty Corey, que tiene 31% para ganar en el win percentage, de 3-1 la distancia, un GSR muy alto de 71, el GCR, el SOR también es de los más altos de las carreras. For him, Corey is a single. Para él, Corey es una base, y él habló de que su hermano se llama Corey, exactamente como está escrito el nombre de este ejemplar. I like the number 8, Mary, quite contrary, in contrary to your single today. En contra de tu single, a mí me gusta Mary Quite Contrary, el número 8. So let's see what happened in this race. Vamos a escuchar a Pascual.
Aquí el otro detalle que tenemos que tomar en cuenta es que esta carrera, al ser un state, no se utiliza el lazy. Entonces hay que analizar un poquito cómo corren ellos cuando no lo tiene. Fíjate que este Corey parecía ser la yegua de la carrera la vez anterior y al final no pudo. No soportó el remate de Don't Get Coxey, que ganó en esa oportunidad, y tampoco el de la número 2, que repite en la carrera con Kevin Krieger. Las dos le pasaron y ella tuvo que conformarse con el tercero. Cuando veo las dos carreras sin laces, de verdad que me dejan mucho que desear. Entonces, por eso decido acompañar. Don't Get Coxy me parece que va a ser enemiga otra vez. Fíjate que Edgar Pérez no le había montado ejemplares al Imaginary Stable, apenas lo hizo en esa última salida, y esta yegua por fuera venía durísimo. El trabajo que ha hecho Elizabeth Dobles con Don't Get Coxy ha sido muy bueno, y yo creo que ella va a repetir esta tarde otra vez, va a estar allí otra vez en la jugada otra vez. Yo creo que con estos 4 garantizamos, porque estoy de acuerdo con Alfredo. Fíjate que Luca Panici, que venía montando consecuentemente el número 6, se baja para montarse en el 8. Esta potra la tiene en buen concepto en el establo de Joseph Catanis III. Luca Panici ha ganado 2 veces con ella, y la vez que corrió sin Lazy, que fue el 16 de julio, lo hizo muy bien en un stake de $75,000. Así que yo preferí asegurar 2, 4, 5 y 8. Yo creo que de estas 4, difícilmente esta carrera nos salga de estas 4 yeguas.
So for Pascual, he agrees that Corey is a horse that you should include in your tickets, but the last time Don't Get Cozy number 4 and the number 2 rest of the story beat her, so he preferred to add the number 2 and 4, and he's with me with Mary. Quite contrary, Luca Panici prefers the number 8 over the number 6, and believe me, the number 8 maybe is going to run down Corey today. He's closing fast today, the number 8 Mary. Quite contrary. Así que for Pascual 2, 4, 5, 8. Let's talk about race 10. Vamos a hablar de la décima.
Okay. This is a wide open race, and I could have used, honestly, an all in this race, but I decided to just use 2 y 3 y 6, 7, 8, 9 in this race number 10. No specific reason. You can see there's really not a lot of pace in this race. I mean, top pace number is only 44, and the top win percentage is 26%, and Fly the W. And I mean, this horse looks pretty good, should get a good trip. D'Angelo takes over. Jaramillo has been on before and won with this horse last time. Had been won a few times on this horse, in fact. So 6 might be the horse to beat, but, you know, anytime there's a trainer change, it's no bueno. I don't think usually. So it looks like a wide open race. You could get a price in here, so I decided to spread out a little bit.
So, para Scotty, las métricas de la win percentage, el 6 tiene más 26% y es la primera selección de EquinEdge. Probablemente el caballo batir, cambia de establo. Usualmente cuando cambian de establo, a Scotty es un poco conservador, no le gusta usar tanto los caballos. Él piensa que las métricas apuntan a que hay que multiplicar en la carrera, y por eso colocó 2, 3, 6, 7, 8 y 9 en su ticket. Hasta 6 ejemplares para Scotty, buscando un buen dividendo en la penúltima carrera. Pascual.
Mira, yo estoy de acuerdo con el 6, 8 y 9, que cuando vemos aquí el win de la carrera, son los 3 primeros que aparecen, 26, 14 y 13. Incluso en los picks de arriba también aparecen los 3. Y claramente pienso que los 3 tienen mucha oportunidad. El 6 ahora con Quiquito debe hacerlo muy bien. Quiquito inteligentemente entiende que este caballo ya tiene que bajar la agrupación, y repite a Misael Jaramillo, que ya lo ha hecho ganar un par de veces. El número 8 está en su momento, viene con 2 victorias consecutivas. Esta tarde irá con Edgar Pérez. José Morelos está suspendido y por eso no repite la monta, pero se ha transformado en las últimas 2 carreras. Y este Benelux a mí no me va a sorprender. En la última nos gustaba muchísimo. Leonel Reyes repite la monta y estuvo a punto de ganar esa carrera en un final allí bien cerradito con el 8 Poco Charlie. Si quieren un buen dividendo en esta carrera, ese va a ser el número 7. Tiene 9% de win, pero mucho cuidado con este caballo que tiene la combinación de los Marat, y que la primera vez que se juntaron los Marat para presentar a este quintío, lo subieron demasiado de agrupación. Pero si miran bien, él cayó séptimo a solo 3 cuerpos y 3 cuartos del ganador. Es decir, que no lo hizo tan mal, estuvo allí cerquita del ganador. Ahora lo devuelven a donde él lo hace bien, que son estos claiming de $10,000. Si ustedes ven allí la campaña de este número 7, van a encontrarse con varias victorias en esta agrupación. Este caballo corre bien la tapeta, corre bien la distancia. Este es el caballo de la carrera y va a pagar muy bien, el número 7. Así que 6, 7, 8 y 9 en la décima.
So Pascual agrees. He's using 6, 7, 8, 9. He has 2 long shots in this race. Quintillo, the number 7. And the number 9, Benelux, that Benelux is also the long shot of EquinEdge. So, deben multiplicar aquí 6, 7, 8 y 9. Coinciden Pascual y Scotty con esos caballos. And careful with Wicked Fin number 2. He's not too fast, but he will control the pace, and he can goes wire to wire in this race. El número 12 les pudiera ir de punta a punta. Es peligroso este wicked fin, así que I agree with Scotty. 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, but he added the number 2 and that is a good choice. Una buena escogencia Scotty agregando el 2 que puede ganar de tiro a tiro. Let's go to race 11, the last race of the sequence, Scotty. La última carrera de la secuencia, la 11ª.
So I spent a lot of time on this race, and I do think that the 9 horse, I don't normally like the 9 post here, but this horse is going to be sitting a really good trip on the outside. And what I'm hoping is that the 8 horse maybe has a little bit of a bad break, and the 2 is cheaper. So 2 is going to have the lead. She's out of here.
The 2, I think, is a scratch.
Which one?
The number 2, I think, is a scratch.
The 2 out of here is a scratch. Oh, that's even better. Oh, okay. Well, that's great. Well, then the 9 should be on the lead or sitting right off of the 8. And get a very good trip, and really the best closer in the field is going to be the 3 horse. The 3 is the horse to beat for sure, and this horse broke its maiden last time out, and comes back, I think, realistically, right? Well, you know what? Horses that break their maiden only come back to win 5% of the time, but you can see Safi Joseph is placing this horse properly in a 6,250 after breaking its maiden for 12.5. I really like that. And I really like that the bug is coming on. This horse is getting 113 pounds. This horse is the horse to beat for sure. You might even want to think about singling this horse, but with the scratch of the 2, really it leaves the 8 and the 9 on the pace, and they should get an easy pace. And the 9 might be the 8's much better than the 9. The 9 could be very, very tough to catch on the front end. The horse that's going to be closing the best is going to be the 3 horse. I think the race is between the 3 and the 9.
Así es, para Scotty, analizando la carrera, él piensa que el número 3, Capri Ray, es el ejemplar a batir, un ejemplar que va a correr fuera de la velocidad y va a caer con mucha fuerza el tramo final. Safi Joseph es un entrenador que es muy hábil colocando sus caballos, va con Elsa Morrison y un buen descargo, y el 9 Chasing Joy, que de los que van a salir adelante, cree que va a aguantar hasta el final y va a estar diciendo con el número 3, Scotty, and Violent Sap del number 11, y le digo a Scotty, Violent Sap el número 11. Let's hear Pascual Artiles. Vamos a escuchar a Pascual.
Bueno, fíjate que de los 3, a mí el que más me gusta es el 11, el que presenta Enrique Torres. Vean allí la combinación Jockey Trainer de Enrique Torres con Leonel Reyes, es una efectividad del 22% que no es mala. Y encima de eso, si aquí tuviésemos la efectividad con los propietarios de este número 11, estoy seguro que eso andaría por allí también en un 20-30% de efectividad ganadora. Aparte de esto, Enrique Torres tiene buena efectividad cuando clemea y presenta por primera vez, así que voy a ligar a mi buen amigo Enrique Torres, que está de segundo en el win. Estoy de acuerdo con Scotty de que el 3 tiene una buena oportunidad de ganar. Safi Joseph utiliza a Elsa Morrison, 28% la efectividad entre ambos, 113 libras apenas la que va a llevar esta yegua, que viene de romper el maiden en su última salida, y lo que me gusta de ella es que ya ha corrido la distancia. No solamente los 7 furlongs, sino hasta en 3 oportunidades ha corrido la milla. Lo que sucede con la número 9, que es lo que quiero ver, si realmente es capaz de llegar a los 7 furlongs, porque lo más lejos que ha ido es 6,5. Entonces quiero ver si realmente llega hasta allá. Si llega hasta allá, por supuesto que va a ser una rival clara para llevarse la victoria. Así que bueno, yo prefería amarrar con las 3 primeras en el win de EquinEdge: 3, 11, 9, 3, 9 y 11.
So for Pascual, the 3 and 9, but his top pick is the number 11, Violent Sap. Has a good win percentage. If you can add Violent Sap, the daughter of violence, please do it. For me, has a top opportunity to win. I almost singled her in the last race. Yo casi la pongo en línea, el número 11, Violent Sap. So you know where is the coffee in the last race today? The 11 against the 3 and number 9. El número 11 en contra el 3 y el 9, Scotty. So good luck with that. Okay,
that sounds like a good bet. Okay, so which one do I? Okay, I'll choose one. You choose the 11. I will choose the. I'll take 3.
The number 3 against the number 11 for Scotty.
Yeah.
Está apostando un café con el número 3 en contra del número 11, que me gusta más a mí. So, easy coffee, easy money in the last race for me.
Fácil. You guys are discounting you guys are discounting that post. You know, horses 9 posts and over win 3.8% of the time. You're overplaying this 11 horse. No, maybe in the money. Maybe in the money. That's it.
Así es, para Scotty el puesto de partida del 11 es muy malo, un bajo porcentaje de ganar cuando parten por los puestos más allá del puesto número 10. But the number 11 is at least 5 lengths better than the number 3, so good luck with that. Así que yo le digo que el 11 es mejor 5 cuerpos que el 3. Mucha suerte. So thank you guys for your handicapping today. Gracias por su pronóstico. I am wishing you good luck. Les deseo mucha suerte, especially to Scotty, especialmente para Scotty. Mucha suerte hoy. Y nos vemos la semana próxima. We see you next week in this show for the Late Pick 5 for Goldstream on HipicaTV and EquinEdge. Buena suerte. Good luck.
Buena suerte.
See you.
Okay, we have a bet. It's good. That's good.
So you have your other show, but we have maybe 3 or 4 minutes to talk. So
yeah,
in this race we have the 11 against the number 3. So
we have the 11 against number 3. Let's look at the early pick 5 real quick.
That is a good idea.
Because I'm gonna have
my ticket here.
I'm going to have to cover it on my show anyways, which is starting at 12:15 Eastern, so about 15 minutes from now. And so I have to do that. But this is what the system is saying, that the 7 horse is a single. It's very, very. I'm surprised, like, because the 5 horse is 60%.
Yes, but the 5 is a scratch.
Oh, that's why. Okay, I'm on staging, so it's not showing these scratches. Hold on, let me refresh. Maybe they come up. No,
but you are now in race 1.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's still not working. Okay, so that's why. All right, so do you think the 7's going to be probably 60-70%? Is the 7 going to be a single?
In the mobile, the number 5 is a scratch. Can you see here?
Yeah. No, 5 is scratch. I'm on staging site.
Oh.
So the scratches haven't updated. Yeah. Do you think the 7 going to? I mean, is there any first-time starters you're worried about? I will say this. 5.5 furlongs from the 11 post on the dirt at Gulfstream Park. Or remember, we were saying they just don't win. Now the horse. It has some speed, maybe the fastest horse, and it draws the 7 hole. I think this horse is probably going to be very, very tough to run down unless one of these other first-time starters surprises. But I think 7 could be a single in the first leg.
Yes, the thing is that Louis Russell has 2 horses, the number 1 and the number 2, and the number 2 is working very well for this race. It's working well. I don't know if the number 7, maybe he's winning, but he stopped in the last race and was 5.5 furlong, the same distance that today. He's improving with Jaramillo, I think, but I don't know. Maybe he's not too good, or he's not good enough to beat these 2 starters. That is why I'm afraid. So I prefer to include the number 1 and the number 2 in this race.
The 2 as well. Okay, breakout star. Let's see here.
And the GSR is good, 67.
It is. It's a good GSR, low win percentage. These are decent works. I find it interesting. Well, no, they probably missed the workout right here. So 12th, they probably worked out like on the 20th or 19th right here. So that's missing. They probably missed this workout. See, you have to account for sometimes missing these workouts. But yeah, I would agree with you. I think the 2 horse might run a good race. This the 7 horse though is going to have the lead and run a better race. It's hard to say how good this 2 horse is, but
yes, maybe the number 7 is winning, but he's not looking like a sure thing for me.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times, as you know, these horses need the lead for their best. they were flying. That 11 post is not a good place to be, right? There was 12 horses in the race, and this horse is flying. They were probably flying up on the lead, and this horse was in the 11 hole. So you can only imagine. Jaramillo jumps aboard this horse. It's not going to be so wide. You're going to have to be very good to beat the 7 horse today. I think the 7 horse, honestly, is going to be a single.
Well, yesterday you were lucky with that single. I admit that. But today, I don't know.
Come on now. Give me some credit. I give you credit. That 7 horse was a good call. Right? And you know what? It hit me late. It hit me late because I'm like, this 7 is going to win this race in the last race. And I went and singled the 5 instead. And that really was a bummer. I played my second ticket, by the way, and I singled that 7 horse, but I didn't have. I lost one of the legs where I used like 4 horses, and then I believe the numero 6 won the race, but that paid what, almost $7,000 for that pick 5.
Well, was good.
Yeah. I barely missed that one. I had the horses that came in second or third. And so that was kind of a bummer, but no, really, making good singles is the key. But I spotted that 7 horse for sure. And what I've really been incorporating more in my handicapping, Alfredo, is race replays. We're adding race replays to our site, but on the staging site, you can see if I click on like this horse, there's an error on that one. But if I want to look at past performances of a horse, or watch videos, I can come over here and I can watch these race replays from here if I wanted to. And then I can look at the horses that this horse faced. Like if you look at this horse has not come back to really do anything, but it did face better horses for Kathleen O'Connell. This is the race that Ticking and Rolling On come out of. This horse came back 6 wide in a straight maiden race Boris to run a good race. So and maybe this horse Ticking is who's been scratched, right? That's the 5 horse. Yeah, it's been scratched. So and we, I think, and so Ticking and Rolling On faced each other. I think Rolling On could be very, very tough to beat.
Okay, I will give you my ticket before I leave. Let's go to race 1.
You got it. Hold on here.
That's good.
Okay, I'm just assuming you just picked numbers, right? You just guessing.
I have 2, 3, 7, 9 in this race.
2, 3, 7, 9. Okay.
Okay. In the second leg, I have I have 1, 3, 4, 5.
1, 3, 4, 5. Okay. First leg.
Okay. In the first leg, I have 1, 2, 7.
In the first leg.
In the third leg, third.
Third.
So in the first leg. In the first one, I have 2, 3, 7, 9.
2, 3, 7, 9. Okay, third leg, you have what?
I have 1, 2, and 7.
1, 2, 7. Okay, fourth leg.
In the fourth leg, I have 2, 3, 6.
2, 3, 6, and then leg 5.
They're number 5.
Singling numero 5, 6 to 5 on the EquinEdge morning line, but only 29% to win.
He's winning. He's winning.
You think so?
This race. Yeah.
Lights of Broadway. What did you? Okay, let me ask you a question. What did you see in the first race that makes you feel like this horse is going to improve this time out?
He was wide. He was green. He didn't show the speed that I think he has. So today he's going to run very well. And Marcus is very effective in the second race out, and he's the jockey that he trusts more is Edwin Gonzalez here at Goldstream. So then the number 5 is winning.
Okay.
I know that is risky, but the competition is not too tough, and the number 1 is slower. The GSR is lower at the distance. So the number 5 is going to improve and is going to win this race. And if you see the EquinEdge money line is 6 to 5, the number 5. So EquinEdge likes him a lot.
Yeah. What about the 6, My Billy Boy?
The GSR is low, and he's coming from 66 GSR and it's dropping
Wow.
to 47. It's too much.
Yeah, look at that.
So I think the enemy is the number one. That horse is of Marcasi also, but I think the number 5 is going to win. So if you want to add another horse, you can add 1-5 in this race, but I really like the 5.
So the system is saying that this 6 horse
is dropping with distance.
All sprinter. Look at that. Look at that. All sprinter. Now is stretching out. So you have to figure this horse is going to show some speed. So there's going to be, even though these horses aren't that fast, you know, you're going to see some speed there. Look at the 3 horse. I mean, this horse, the jockey trainer combination is only 8% in the 88 tries, but this horse hit the gate first time out, and it's a very
improving the GSR. Yes, it's a Malibu Moon. Yes, it's good.
Right, because the GSR goes up.
But the number 5 has better metrics, so I stand with number 5 in this race. And in the previous race, in race 4, I see the system is adding the number. Okay, because okay, no, I'm seeing your ticket, but it's other stuff. In the previous race, I didn't put in the number 8, but if you have enough budget, maybe you can add the number 8.
In which race?
In race 4.
In race 4?
No, that is a very good long shot. It's the long shot of EquinEdge. I didn't give you that number, but because my ticket is for $72. But okay, if you add the number 8, it's not a bad idea.
No. Here's what I see when I look at a horse like that. If you look at the only race this horse won was against a 38 SOR group. And ever since then, like, the horse tries, but just doesn't have the class, you know? So I don't know. I think you have the horses. I think 8 is going to, you know, it'll probably run good, maybe even be in the money, but I think you'll be okay beating that horse.
I don't know, because the number 3 is the top pick, but it's 36. The SOR is low.
Yeah, it's low. Yeah, but look, I mean, it did it from the 10 hole. It was pretty far back, and it won by 3 lengths. I mean, it won pretty easily. And but it was easier competition. It's a top pick. Yeah, you're right. I mean, this looks like it's the top win percentage at only 21%. It looks
so the number 8 can be a surprise in this race.
Yeah. What about a horse like this? Like, to me, I mean, 18 races. I mean, all of them. This is a non-winners of 2. I mean, these horses. I mean, this is as bad as it gets. But
yes,
but this horse is not bad.
Well, I have the number 2 also.
Oh yeah, you have the 2 as well. Like, yeah, this horse isn't bad. They added blinkers last time out. Let's go to the changes, and they kept them on. So that's a good sign. And the horse responded. I mean, this is not a bad horse. Goes up in win percentages a little bit in a race where it doesn't look like many horses want to win. I think this is a very interesting horse. And look, it's been facing some decent horses. The only time, really, if you look at the only time the horse really ran bad is in 2 and 3 races back. And it didn't run terrible. It bumped and shuffled and 4 wide, and then it was wide in this trip where it broke slow. So this is all about the break for this horse. If the 2 horse breaks good, I think it wins.
Yes, had a very good chance. I like her a lot, but the quality of this race is not good. So I prefer to add the top pick, be the one, more clips, the number 6 and the number 8. And if you see, the number 2 is not a pick of EquinEdge, it's not even the long shot in this race. So
yeah, you know, that doesn't scare me, because this race is so wide open on paper. It doesn't scare me. So, but all right, my man, I'm going to let you go. I got a show starting in 5 minutes from now. I wish you all the best, except in the last race. By the way, 6-3. You're only up by 3 now. It was 6-1. So you're probably getting scared right now, because I'm starting to come back and I'm seeing the ball pretty good right now. And there's a really high likelihood. I really like the horse in the last race. So there's a really high likelihood I'm going to kick your ass in that last race. And I'm predicting it's going to be 6-4.
Well, I don't think that is going to happen. And before I leave, I want to know if you can say, when is the relaunch of EquinEdge?
Yeah, we need. Okay, let's put a date on it. How about the date will be the end of this month.
The last weekend.
Well, I'm doing an America's Best Racing event over at Santa Anita Park actually on the 1st of October. So I'm flying to California. That's going to be a lot of fun. Looking forward to doing that with Dan. But let's see here. So the lunch, we'll do the lunch on the first week, like that next week after I get back from California. But the competition stops at the end of this month, September.
So you are talking about 25 of September.
25. So no, we're gonna all the way to the last day of September. The competition stops.
Okay, September 30th.
30th. That's right.
That is a Friday. We have a show that day. Do you want to do it that day?
Okay, let's do it.
And maybe we can show the new face.
We'll do that. Yeah.
The new look and feel, and we can explain during the show about the new features.
Yeah. Well, by the way, it's very, very likely. Very, very likely. I don't know if you see this new user interface, but it's very, very likely that all the new releases that we're doing with the user interface, new products, new things, it's very, very likely that we're going to release next Wednesday. Very likely. There's a strong chance. So you can see this page is really coming out clean. We're really proud of it. It's nice.
So you are relaunching officially on September 30th, but next week, starting on Wednesday, is going to be available.
It looks like it's going to be available. Now, after that, we're going to be releasing new products and new things because we have a full new team now every couple of weeks. So that's coming. You're going to be, it's really, really exciting time right now for EquinEdge and for EquinEdge users. So as far as going up to Golden Gate, Aaron, I don't know. I love it up there, actually. I got to get up there, but it probably won't be anytime soon. I have a lot on my plate right now with all the things we're doing with EquinEdge, but soon though. I've been there one time. I didn't have a great experience though. I had a horse called Billionaire Bob we knew this horse was going to win the race, and it had the one hole, and Kyle Connell was aboard. You know, he was Russell Bays' son-in-law, and he was and very tall and skinny for a jockey, but he was tall. Anyways, and many horses, it was 6 furlongs, I believe, from the rail, and many horses duck out. Anyways, the horse ducked out from the rail and dropped the jockey. That was my only experience up there with a horse running at Golden Gate.
Oh my gosh. Well, I wish you the luck with the relaunch, with the start of the new interface on Wednesday, and we'll see at the end of the month. You have 2 minutes to go to the other show. Good luck. See you soon. I text you later. Good luck with your coffee.
I know you will. I'll see you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And we're going to go to, I got a show starting in about 1 or 2 minutes from now. So you can get that by email or go to EquinEdge Live on YouTube. We're on Twitch as well. Okay. We'll see you in a bit.